fine in this corona period. Today I will start to revise your chapter the acids, bases and salts. So in this revision class we will start our chapter from the topic acids. What are acids? If we talk about the acids are generally defined in the junior class as the substance which is sour in taste and also the substance which have some corrosive nature. But when you are studying in the class 10th, so the definition of acids will be changed. So in your class, how the acid will be defined? To define the acid, we will use the Arrhenius concept. Arrhenius was a scientist who proposed a concept regarding to the definition of acids and bases. According to him, the acids is the substance which on dissolving in water dissociates to give the हाइड्रोजन आयन और हाइड्रोनियम आयन। मतलब कि एसिड वो सब्सटेंस है जिसको अगर हम वाटर में डिज़ोल्व करें तो वो हाइड्रोजन आयन या हाइड्रोनियम आयन में डिसोसिएट हो जाए। जब वो ब्रेक हो, जब वो टूटे अपने आयन्स में, तो अगर वो एसिड है तो उसको हाइड्रोजन आयन या हाइड्रोनियम आयन मीन्स H3O+ को ज़रूर रिलीज़ करना चाहिए। दैट्स वाई ओनली द एसिड विल बी डिफाइंड इन दैट टर्म। सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ वी सी हियर, we will take the example of HCl. When HCl is dissolved in water, it is dissociates to give chloride ion and the hydronium ion. H3O ion is known as hydronium ion. How it is formed? So first we have to learn about the dissociation of hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid when dissociated in water, it will give two types of ion, hydrogen ion and chloride ion. And this hydrogen ion will associate with water to form the hydronium ion. This is the simple formation of hydronium ion. Now we will study about the dissociation of sulfuric acid in water, how it dissociated in the sulfuric acid in the water. The sulfuric acid when dissolved in water, it also gives the hydronium ion and the sulfate ion. So what is the process to form the hydronium ion? So first we have to learn the dissociation of sulfuric acid. When sulfuric acid dissolved in water, it always dissociates to give two hydrogen ion with one sulfate ion. So whenever these two hydrogen ion will associate with the water, they will form the hydronium ion. Okay, it is known as the hydronium ion. So in the dissociation of sulfuric acid, there is the formation of two hydronium ion. Okay, so now the next example. In the next example, we will take the new acid called nitric acid. When it is dissolved in water, it will also give one hydronium ion with the formation of a single nitrate ion. How it is formed? To study the formation of hydronium ion in the case of nitric acid, we have to study the dissociation of nitric acid. When it is dissociated, it will give one nitrate ion and single hydrogen ion. This hydrogen ion will again associate with water to form the hydronium ion. Okay. Now it is a small note that acid are sour in taste and turn litmus paper to red. This is the information which I think you all know from your junior classes. Okay. Now we will study the type of acids. What type of acids mainly? Generally there are two types of acids. First one is naturally occurring acids. The naturally occurring acids are found in plants, fruits, milk, and also in our body. These acids also known as organic acids because the organs of plants, fruits, and also our body are the main source of these acids. That's why these acids are also known as the organic acids. So, for example, the citric acids source lemon, ascorbic acid source onion, malic acid source apple, lactic acid source milk, tartaric acid source tamarind, oxalic acid source tomato. Okay, all these acids, as you know, are found in the fruits, vegetables, and some beverages like milk. So all these acids are in strength having lower strength than the other acids. So all these acids are also known as the weak acids because their solution in water have less acidity. Okay. Now what are minerals? Mineral acids. The second type of acid is the mineral acid. Mineral acids are generally prepared by the help of minerals. That's why they are known as mineral acid. And one thing is very important for you, that all the mineral acids are termed as strong acids. About strong and weak acid we will discuss in the next step. First, the example of mineral acids as sulfuric acid H2SO4, hydrochloric acid HCl, nitric acid HNO3 and phosphoric acid H3PO4. ओके, नाउ मैंने लास्ट पेज पर आपको दो न्यू टर्म के बारे में बोला था जिसमें स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड्स और वीक एसिड्स आते हैं. ओके, अब मैं आपको इन स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड्स और वीक एसिड्स के बारे में बताऊंगा. दैट व्हाट आर दीज. सो इफ वी टॉक अबाउट द स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड्स, सो स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड्स आर द एसिड्स विच हैव लेस एसिडिक सॉल्यूशन व्हेन डिजॉल्व इन वाटर. जब भी इनका स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड्स वो एसिड्स हैं जिनको अगर हम वाटर में डिजॉल्व करें तो इनका जो सॉल्यूशन बनेगा वाटर में एक्वा सॉल्यूशन वो वेरी हाई एसिडिटी शो करेगा. इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि ये एसिड्स जब भी वाटर में डिजॉल्व किए जाएंगे तो ये टोटली डिसोसिएट हो जाएंगे टू गिव ए ह्यूज नंबर ऑफ हाइड्रोजन आयन. मतलब strong acids are the acids which on dissolving in water dissociates totally to give a large number of hydrogen ion. So as you know that the mineral acids like HCl, HNO3 and H2SO4 are the strong acids. So whenever these acids are dissolved in water they dissociates totally to give a large number of hydrogen ion. तो जब भी हम स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड्स की बात करेंगे तो स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड को हम इस तरीके से समझेंगे कि स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड वे एसिड होते हैं जिनको वाटर में डिसॉल्व करने पर ये टोटली डिसॉल्व हो जाते हैं, टोटली डिसोसिएट हो जाते हैं और हाइड्रोजन आयन का एक ह्यूज नंबर उस एक्वा सॉल्यूशन में डिसॉल्व कर देते हैं बाई डिसोसिएटिंग टोटली. ओके, इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड्स का जो सॉल्यूशन होता है जो वाटर में बनाया जाता है इसको डिजोल्व करके, इट हैव वेरी हाई एसिडिटी, दैट्स वाई these acids are known as strong acids. Okay, now we will talk about the weak acids. Weak acids are partially ionized in the water whenever they are dissolved in it. So the aqueous solution of weak acids will ultimately will have the less acidity in the aqueous solution, or will have less acidic strength in the aqueous solution. That's why these acids are known as weak acids. For example, the citric acid, the formic acid, all the natural acids which are originated from the natural resources are termed as weak acids. Whenever these acids are dissolved in water, they will dissociate partially to give a less number of hydrogen ion. So the solution in water of these acids will always have the less acidity or acidic strength. Okay, for example, I have taken an example here. The example of HCOOH, that is formic acid. The formic acid, whenever dissolved in water, it will give only single ion, and like it, the acetic acid, whenever dissolved in water, it also give only one ion, जबकि इनके पास अभी H आयन डिसोसिएट करने के लिए अभी बाकी रह गए हैं. इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि वीक एसिड्स पूरी तरीके से डिसोसिएट नहीं होते, और ये जब भी वाटर में डिसॉल्व किए जाते हैं तो ये लेस नंबर ऑफ H आयन को रिलीज करते हैं. ओके, नाउ क्लास वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट द टाइप ऑफ बेसिस and what are bases. As you know that base are the substance which on dissolving in water gives hydroxide ion according to Arrhenius concept. Arrhenius ये कहता है कि बेस वो सब्सटेंस है जिनको वाटर में डिसॉल्व करने पर OH माइनस आयन या हाइड्रोक्साइड आयन मिलता है. इसका मतलब ये हुआ कोई भी वो सब्सटेंस अगर जो वाटर में डिसॉल्व किया जाए और हाइड्रोक्साइड आयन दे या OH माइनस आयन दे तो वो सब्सटेंस क्या कहलाएगा, दैट विल बी नोन एज बेस. फॉर एग्जांपल KOH, NaOH, COH whole twice, MgOH whole twice, NH4OH, etc. Okay, so all these substances are known as bases, and these bases are bitter in taste and also turn the red litmus paper to blue due to their basic nature. Okay, now we will study the type of bases. There are generally two type of bases. First one is strong base and other one is weak base. So like an acid, when we study the strong bases are the bases whose aqueous solution has less basic strength due to the strong base are the bases whose aqueous solution have strong basic strength in the water, because all these bases when dissolved in water dissociates totally to give a large number of OH minus ion. Okay, वो बेसिस जिनको वाटर में डिसॉल्व करने पर ये टोटली डिसॉल्व हो जाते हैं और टोटली डिसोसिएट हो जाते हैं टू गिव ए लार्ज नंबर ऑफ OH आयन, ये हमेशा क्या कहलाएंगे, स्ट्रॉन्ग बेसिस कहलाएंगे. और इनको स्ट्रॉन्ग इसलिए बोलेंगे बिकॉज their basic solution strength in the water is very high, because the higher concentration of OH ion found in it. That's why these bases are always known as strong bases. For example, potassium hydroxide and sodium hydroxide. The next type of base is weak base. The weak base are generally the bases which on dissolving in water dissociates partially to give a less number of hydroxide ion. That's why the aqueous solution of these type of bases will have a lesser strength. So these bases are always known as weak bases. Okay, for example, the calcium hydroxide and magnesium hydroxide. Whenever these bases will be dissociated in water, they will dissociate partially to give a less number of hydroxide ion. Okay, in the next video we will study about the indicators. Thank you.